What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to MPX Rehab. As you can see, we are back to normal once again, as Kyle is back in the studio.
No, Kyle's dead. I'm Lyle.
Oh, okay, Lyle. Yeah, I am your host, the hashtag Certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, Lyle Smith.
The voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith. It's good to be back.
Yeah. Obviously, you might have noticed his the lack of his presence last week.
No one noticed.
Yeah, nobody watched my show, so...
You did a show by yourself just fine.
And then I did a mainline with Richard, and he got mad because I was talking over him. Because you and I have that, rapport where we can start talking, and both of us will be like, okay.
Yeah, we kind of know that, and it's weird. Like when I did it with Richard, it is different when you do it with different people, and it was weird. Me and Richard kind of just clicked immediately, and I was like, oh, he'll talk, I'll talk. He'll talk, I'll talk. It's not like me and you. Like me and you, yeah, we know when the other one's going to go, and we kind of have that rapport, and it's that bickering that people like. And with Richard, it was kind of just back and forth. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Although Richard swears we still talk over each other.
Sometimes we do, but that's also the bickering I like. Like one of my favorite shows, It's Always Sunny in Philly. That's one of my favorite things about them is all four of them sometimes will bicker and argue over each other, and it's chaos, and I think it's funny.
Yeah. But, well, now he's back, and he'll be back on Saturday as well, so look forward to mainline on that one. MPX's The Revolution was this last week, and...
Hey, you're doing a show by yourself again, because I didn't get to watch it yet, so...
Oh, right, yeah, I guess I... it was a decent show overall. I'm probably going to hurt somebody's feelings tonight.
Oh, I take that. I mean, I've obviously seen clips, and I did see one full match because you did send it to me, so I can talk about that one match.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen clips, so... Yeah,
because it's going to have to be somebody's opinion that isn't mine, so that people don't think I'm just being a biased asshole.
Yeah.
But MPX's The Revolution was great, and honestly, the big theme of the night, I think, that really sold itself was that this was the night that Civil Disorder was going to... assert their dominance. They were going to prove that it's like, okay, yeah, we just started, but we're not just, we're not just blind justice. We're not just the pack. We're going to come out and we're going to win everything.
I don't care what anyone says. I still like Blind Justice.
I like Blind Justice too. I wish that it had more time to actually do its thing.
I mean, yeah, obviously when you have someone like Exodus who is a phenomenal, not just self-promoter, but he promotes the hell out of Civil Disorder. And so does Gabe. It's weird how people will probably look at it as because Brixton is the champion, he's like the leader or whatever.
Yeah.
To me, it's Exodus, just simply because of the presence.
Honestly,
and it's also, like I said, like he was the first one before I even knew MPX was called Revolution. It was the Revolution will be televised. Revolution, and it was Civil Disorder and Gabe the same way. Like those two men definitely get the Civil Disorder name out there. And I mean, and that's nothing against Brixton, because Brixton also, as a self-promoter himself, isn't really out there as far as like on Facebook and stuff like that.
He lets his strength show.
Exactly. Everything he talks about is talked in the ring. Exodus does both. Gabe is starting to do both now. And I like this new rugged Gabe Wilder, this new, I don't want to say character, because I think this is more of who he actually is and wants to be. So now I gotta get my phone out.
Yes, you do. But actually, I really do like the way this version of Gabe Wilder we're getting. I was a little concerned knowing the outside MPX relationship between Gabe and Brixton and what it was going to just evolve to, but it is very different from their CWF work.
Yeah, and I think that's what I like about it. I like how we can have... I mean, obviously, we're in the day in wrestling age where, kayfabe's dead, and you could be one person here and be someone completely different somewhere else, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, because, again, wrestling evolves, and I think this is just part of the evolution. So I like how we do have separate things, because even Exodus is a face most other places he's at. It's only here where he's heel, and granted, I've never seen his face work. I think he's a better heel just because he's so good at MPX.
I've seen his face work. He is a much better heel. I was like, that's not to say he's a bad face.
Oh, no.
He's just, it's like, he's a cocky face, but he is an exemplary heel.
Yeah, and that's how I could picture him. I could picture him being that, just kind of cocky face that you want to hate him, but he's kind of cool.
So damn good.
So, yeah. But no, Civil Disorder is one of those, I think... Granted, we don't know because again, we don't work for MPX. We don't know the plans or how long it's going to go, but they very well could be one of the most dominant stables, I think, depending where we go. And if you look at the stables we've had DTF, we've had Trust Fund, we've had Creative Control, Impact Players, the Crypt. Like, we've had several kind of stable moments that run through MPX here, and Civil Disorder very well may be up there.
Yeah.
My only thing right now with Civil Disorder is I don't like Eden Grace all of a sudden just appearing and then gone again. Like, what? It's nothing against her. I wish they would have never added her to it. I wish it was just Brixton, Exodus, and Gabe.
I wish, if they were going to add her to it, I wish with the fact that it feels like she's there and then she's not, and then she's there and then she's not. I wish they hadn't made such a big deal when Civil Disorder started up.
Right.
Like
especially
her intro of like, hey, I'm here. Just, she's there.
Right.
All of a sudden.
And it's also just the fact that, she pushed for Brixton to have a title shot, and then Brixton gets his title shot. She's gone for weeks. He gets the title, and all of a sudden, it's just, I didn't like it.
It's like, it's not, it doesn't even feel like it's anything to do with the writing or anything like that. It's just simply, if she were there the entire time,
right,
that would be one thing. Or if she were just not there at all,
right,
it's the there and gone, there and gone.
But but to me, as far as like Civil Disorder as a group, I like the idea of it being Brixton and Exodus coming together, and then saying, okay, let's grab Gabe into it. Like, I like those two minds together, and then hand-picking Gabe to be like their guy. That, I think, is a better story than
I can agree with
Eden has mind, because mind construct all of this. Yeah.
And honestly, I was like, I did kind of, in a way, want Sebastian to be part of it, because I like the whole idea of all of the champions are heels, and they all work together and hold all the gold. But now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, okay, Sebastian's off doing his own thing with Schaefer, and that's working out really well for itself. And Civil Disorder is doing its thing. And sorry, loud dog. And then, it's like Civil Disorder is doing its thing, and it's separate. So, it's like, it's two different stories. It expands the amount of stories in the show.
Yeah, and
rather than just one monolithic thing.
I've never really been one for, okay, we have this table, let's put every title in it. I don't like that. But I mean, it's, again, I like where we're going so far with Civil Disorder. Again, like you said, depending on creative, who knows how long it's going or where it's going, but they very well, the talent's there that they could be a very good stable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, he does, Richard. That's exactly what he wants.
Tommy Dean
by any means necessary.
Tommy Dean says, missed you, Kyle.
Missed you too, king shit. I mean, he's
not entirely, but
I mean, hey, he's got a point. Gabe is kind of like Owen Hart, right? Enough is enough. It's time for a change. I mean, he's there. But I mean, that's exactly what you wanted. It's not too far off.
Not too far off, but at the same time, it wasn't for that purpose.
Brian Pulver said, my favorite line someone said to Exodus, love you on Friday, boo you on Saturday.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That works really well.
I love him every day, but, whatever. That's the other thing was also, if you do follow Exodus on Facebook, the man is so busy and so creative.
Jeebus Crow, yeah.
I think he was always just like, oh, I want to make a video game. Well, what the fuck? Like,
and he'd succeed at it too.
Oh, I know he would. It's like whatever. He's one of those that just, I don't think he ever sleeps, and he doesn't stop thinking and stop inventing and stop creating.
On top of that, he's a dad.
It's impressive as fuck, man. It really is.
And it's like on top of everything else he does, he's a dad too. Yeah. It's just like, holy crap, man. Is there anything you fail at? Jeez.
Doesn't seem like it so far.
Yeah, not yet. I'm not looking for him to fail, but it's just like, jeez.
No, it's just impressive.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the matches a bit. Obviously, I'm going to be taking the lead on describing the matches and everything, which isn't going to be the greatest because it has been a few days, and I've slept since then. The first match was Dexter Hardaway taking on the debuting Marquise Jackson. I actually had to look at the pronunciation because I've seen it pronounced 17 different ways.
I always, when I saw it, I thought it was Marquise, but
Yeah. Well, there's Marquise, Marquis,
uh,
Mark. It's like there's a whole bunch of different ways to pronounce it because it's a title, a aristocratic title as well. But Marquise Jackson coming in, and I like him. I like Marquise Jackson. He is.
what was his like character gimmick thing type thing?
He is the Midnight Rider, and night being spelled Knight and everything. And
So like the TV show Knight Rider?
yeah, it felt a bit like that, especially with his gear and his get up and everything like that. He looked very Knight Rider-ish.
It looked
But
pretty badass.
he did look pretty badass. And honestly, it's like I thought he was good. His energy was really good. And he didn't have the strikes you'd expect to see where he comes from.
Oh, that's a plus then.
Yeah.
We didn't have the AP strikes. Thank
Yeah.
God. That's it's one thing I hate.
Yeah.
When they come to the finishing school, that's the first thing they get rid of are the AP strikes.
Mhm. But it's like the match itself, Dexter actually had the fans on his side. Marquise was, supposedly the face, but
It's
Dexter comes in and he's got the crowd behind him, and he's actually even eating it up. Not a
yeah. I mean, we've seen MPX addicts with someone new. They're very hesitant, and if it's someone they know, even slightly know, like Dexter, Dexter, I mean, for the most part, even got cheered during Tim Storm. It's and I think it's also too. We all know Dexter's leaving soon.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's more of a farewell type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So and like a respect thing. So I definitely see probably his. I think he's only got 3 MPX states left, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
He's probably gonna be cheered out the building and all those.
Yep.
So
I fully expect the raucous "Thank you, Dexter" chants as he says goodbye.
for his last one, yeah, definitely. That's the only thing I saw of this match. Like I said, I've seen clips here and there of wrestlers posting. I saw the quad kicks from Dexter on Instagram, and it looks like he connected a couple of them. So
yeah, probably. I mean,
it
it's
was
like
good.
as agile as Marquise is, it's like it very much you could tell the difference in experience between the two towards the end, especially towards the end of the match, because Dexter was very measured through most of it. Marquise was going all out and looked a little bit gassed at the end. Even as much energy as he had, he just looked like he was a little out of breath.
Yeah.
And Dexter hits the sanitizer and wins. And like I said, he had the fans on his side the whole night. And it's not that Marquise didn't have anybody cheering for him. It's just that everybody was cheering for Dexter.
Right.
And then, he looks at the camera, which was right near me, and says, "I'm going out in flames." And I'm just like, that's not a positive phrase. So I'm interested to see where that goes.
I was gonna say, are we getting an Inferno match here at MPX?
Maybe.
Jeez. And we haven't got Blanca back yet, have we?
No.
Come on, MPX management, pay her fee. She's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best managers MPX has seen.
Since Jamie.
Yep. And then for the next match, we had Mr. Legs taking on a returning Jason Silver, who we haven't really seen since.
I'm excited for this one.
Since he lost the ladder match.
Yeah.
And
Jason. What was in the ladder, sir? What was the ladder match for?
It was actually, you know what? Jason talked all about it. So you know what?
Oh, nice. Okay, they did explain it. Good.
Yeah. So it's like, it was all about the bottle. And really?
He says, I have an itch. I have an itch, and you're in the way.
You hit his
There's
spot.
no
That's
room.
what it is.
Oh,
Sorry,
you have
my
a
dog
spot.
started scratching me.
You have a spot.
Yeah, he does. His is on his back.
Mm.
But Jason had Bane Bailey with him. And it's like,
justice awaits you.
I know, just like, oh God, please tell me he talks like that too. But it's like, I'll admit, I didn't know very much about Bane Bailey, and I didn't see this.
Oh,
gear.
you weren't there with me, were you?
No.
Yeah, no, I've seen Bane Bailey once, and I wanted to see more. Like, he's got great size, great look, great presence. Just the match he was in was kind of, it was 2 big guys, so I was like, man, I want to see what he's actually got. So when I heard he was here, I was very excited because I do want to see.
I was a little worried because throughout most of the match, you had Jason just destroying legs, like going all out and destroying legs, and I'm like, is Bane just here to be, window dressing or
he's,
what?
He's Diesel the Shawn Michaels. That's the bodyguard.
But then, of course, it's like Jason has the ref distracted, and Bane just obliterates legs. And I'm just like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
This dude's hits look hard as hell. And I'm just like, ow. I hope Mr. Legs is okay.
Well, not Randy. Lenny.
What's funny is it was Randy he went after most of the night.
Yes. Finally, people
As a
are
matter of
realizing.
fact, I'm pretty sure it's like after the match, after Jason just completely decimates legs and knocks him out, he introduces Bane. He talks about how it's like things are going to change around here. Not the first time we've
Everybody
heard
wants change.
Yeah.
We're back in 2008.
He's like, Bane, do what you're here to do. And Bane grabs one of Mr. Legs' legs. And this is where I feel kind of bad for the guy because those things are not made to break down.
Oh, the mannequins?
The mannequin legs, yeah. And he goes up to the pole, not the turnbuckle, the pole, and starts just wailing on the pole with the leg. And it did very little to the leg because that's how that's made.
Yeah.
It's made to withstand that kind of thing.
Which, I mean, if they were thinking, they probably could have grabbed the one that was already kind of cracked from the ladder match. Maybe made it a little easier.
Maybe.
But no, when you first said that, when Silver's like, do what you're supposed to, I was like, oh, please somebody picked up legs and did like the backbreaker.
Oh, no.
Please tell me Bane broke someone's back.
I was really...
That's what I wanted. I was like, oh. And if he does it that way, too, where it's the big up and then down. Come on.
The Bane Breaker?
Yes.
The Bat Breaker.
Yeah. And then,
considering Legs is one of our resident superhero types.
Yeah, and he's got the mask, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Come on, Richard. Where were you on that one? It wrote itself.
There's a lot that just write itself that sometimes we see and other people don't. That's why we're not bookers and they are, and vice versa.
I know. We're probably about to get a message of exactly why he didn't do it and be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We get told that all the time. But I'm looking forward to it's like, especially since he is coming back, and I want to see more of where this guy goes, what they do with him and Jason, obviously.
See, and that's what like I said, I want to see more of him in the ring because, like even this little bit, you're like, it looks good, but I want like, what else do you have? Because especially with big guys like that, like, because you have like case in point, like everyone loves Sid, and I'm one of the few that's like, I don't get the appeal to Sid.
Yeah,
I don't know why everyone liked him. I don't know why he's a multi-time world champion. Doesn't make sense to me. He sucked in the ring. Oh, but he's got a good look. Okay, and like that's it.
If good look was all it took, then there's people who would have been champ multiple times over.
And that's the thing. Like Bane's got a great size. He has great presence as far as like menacing. But I want to see what he can do in the ring.
Oh yeah. And
then I like this new Silver. This angry, vicious. I mean, he's always had that side, and sometimes it comes out, but it's like 24/7 now. So
yeah, and. Of course, I like the fact that I made a comment of, it's like, Jason seems to have this thing for, really tall, masked behemoth backup and everything. He's like, this coming from the guy whose co-host is a giant. It's like...
Yeah, it's true.
You're not wrong.
Sometimes I forget if I'm sitting next to Sky or Herdak or something, I'm like, oh yeah, I am as tall as y'all. That is kind of scary.
Yeah. But...
or like Big Fitz.
Oh, jeez.
I miss Big Fitz.
That's what I wish we could get him back, but kind of understand.
He's got a great TikTok.
But
not better than yours, Tommy Dean. Settle down.
None of them equal up to Barrett Brown, though.
Jeez, just go ahead and crush Tommy Dean's.
Have you seen Barrett's TikTok?
Yeah, he constantly beats up Angel, so of course I watch it. I mean.
Sir, you're going to be on a list if you're not careful.
Apparently, last time I was on the show, I was almost put on the list because I said I like the girl fans, and I meant as good fans, but no, came off wrong. Which they had I saw the picture. Arnie brought a shitload of people last week.
No, his group keeps growing. Eventually, they're going to push us out of our seats.
The fuck they are. I will integrate into their little group, but I'm not moving. You move around me. Picture me like a giant tree, and you just build around. My roots are planted in that corner.
Okay, let's go. To the next match. Gabe Wilder versus Mars Lewis.
Rugged. See? Did Richard correct you on all these things when I went there on Mainline? Did you say the names right? No, you didn't, did you?
No.
You have to stay on top of him, Richard.
I consistently just completely brain glitch and forget to say it. That is the entire reason why. There's actually no malice or intention behind it. I forget.
I'm gonna have to have Ryan come back out and put a wrist lock on you so you remember.
No.
Speaking of which, I hope Tommy Becker's healing. I
Yeah.
finally saw the clip and it's pretty bad.
I don't want to watch the clip.
It's not even, and because we know what happened, you can see it. But if you didn't know, I don't think you could see it. But yeah, I don't think it could happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah.
And he's one of the few, because it's wrestling, that I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Tommy. So yeah, it's really, really hard for him. He's an athlete though, and he'll come back. Because obviously hockey player and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully he's getting, recovery, and we'll see him probably, 4 to 6 months, I would think, maybe.
Yeah, let's hope. Because yeah, definitely get well soon, Tommy.
# love the Becker.
But yeah, Gabe versus Mars. This match was this was the one that set up what the night was going to mean and everything, because the whole group comes. Well, okay. The wrestlers.
No,
the group
the whole
come
group.
out.
Whole group. We're just gonna go with that.
Yeah, that's probably the better idea. The whole group
I
comes out.
agree.
Exodus
She's a freaking delight, but not
yeah.
so disorder.
When she's there, she's amazing at what she does, but she's got to be there. I'm distracted now. Exodus hops on commentary.
Tim Curry is very distracting.
Yes, he is. Have to show that one later, I guess.
What a beautiful man.
He was.
It's a fine looking bitch, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that only reserved for Casey?
That is only reserved for, much like Special Treat is only reserved for Cody.
Yes. Cody Cox is the special treat. Cody, the special treat Cox.
Then again, I'm pretty sure Tim Curry wouldn't find that too offensive.
No, he enjoyed the hell out of it. But that's getting distracted from the Exodus. Hops on commentary. Can't wait for tomorrow so I can watch that and find out what he said. And it's like, there actually happened a lot in which people were just hopping on commentary tonight.
Yeah, I saw when clips. Every time there's a clip, it looked like somebody different was sitting there next to Tyler or Cody.
And it's like, I was thinking, it's like, is that why Richard's not out there? So he doesn't have to keep getting up or what? But yeah.
See, again, Richard needs to be like me. You're bigger. You're a tree. You don't move.
Yeah,
people move around you.
Else moves. Yeah, you don't.
Plus, you think he would have the power for that, but I guess not. Cody, I guess, does have seniority at that table. Yeah, that's Cody's table.
But
unless Hardakis comes, and then
Brixton is
Tyler's
the one on the outside of the ring, while Gabe and Mars are going at it, and it's very much. Oh man, Mars is almost too fast for people. He really is, and it's like, if there's any kind of critique I could give him on his work, it's slow down a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Match the pace of your opponent, because if you go full tilt like you do every time I see you, you're going to have people who have no idea how to keep up.
Well, or you're going to get people like Dexter, who's going to put you on your ass and be like, slow the fuck down. Because even when he fought Joe, it was one of those where I was like, I don't know if he can keep up with Joe. And then I was like, oh,
I don't know. Joe can keep up with him. Holy
I was like,
crap.
damn. But no, I always enjoyed Mars coming back. He's someone I wish we kind of had more sometimes.
He's also one of those that I really wish we got to know more of who Mars Lewis is.
Yes, I want to know more of, like, a character, or more of like who he is as a person. That way, there's something to kind of latch onto. Because right now it's the purple side of Louisville or whatever it is.
From Purple, Texas. Yeah. He comes out and he's like dancing and like kind of wild and everything like that, and it's really cool. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me who Mars Lewis is, and what kind of character I should care about beyond, he's obviously the face and he's quick.
Yeah, I mean, his entrance kind of reminds me of Skip, so I mean, we kind of put them together as a tag team. But no, Mars Lewis is one of those I would love to see more of. I'm extremely happy to see Gabe in this role, because he's one of those, like, we talked about with tag teams, there's always one that kind of seems to get lost. There's one that's going to have full of charisma, and the one that kind of people gravitate towards, like the Hardys. Everyone gravitates towards Jeff.
Yeah.
While Matt was one of the better in-ring people.
Yeah.
And it seems every brother tag team kind of has that. I'm glad Gabe's kind of getting out there on his own because Gabe is talented.
He is. He really is.
He's, again, it's like I said, it's the Husky Harris, man. It's a tank with a Ferrari engine. He's so fast sometimes, and you're like, oof. But no, I'm glad he's out there. I love the rugged Gabe Wilder. I love that little moniker to it. I like him being the Owen Hart of the group, I guess, or whatever you're going with.
I wasn't going with that.
No, I'm pretty sure you were. Pretty sure that's what you were trying to say.
Not really, no.
Pretty sure you were trying to say enough is enough and it's time for a change and all that. He's the Black Heart, whatever. But no, I'm interested.
Canadian, though.
Well, Gabe could pull off a Canadian accent. He could start. He just watch Letterkenny and you'll pick it up. Or Trailer Park Boys. That's funnier.
That makes sense.
Fuck Letterkenny. Not a fan. I watched 6 seasons. Yeah.
Letterkenny?
It has moments.
Letterkenny was great. And this is where we're really going to start.
It has moments.
Anyway.
Trailer Park Boys is better. Anyways.
Wow, you're going to really make people mad.
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
sure.
care for Trailer Park Boys too much.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Hey, I grew up watching the Red Green Show when it comes to that kind of comedy, so it's all derivative.
Like I said, Letterkenny, it had moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to wrestling.
Well, it's like after season 5, it all just got repetitive.
Well, see, and I think that's back to the whole talking over and the quickness. That I love when they're just sitting at a table going off each other. That is great. And Shorzy and the
Fuck you, Shorzy.
the other two, the hockey players.
Shit, Casey and Noah.
Yeah, those two. Them going back and forth. That's hilarious. Other than that, it had moments. Anyways.
In other words, get Jared Keeso talking. It's funny as hell. Get him talking with K. Trevor Wilson. It's even funnier. But try to make a story out of it. It starts to lose its way.
Right. Also, another good Canadian show is The Whitest Kid You Know.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Abe Lincoln.
But yes.
Considering Nickelodeon started as all Canadian comedy just, wins a lot of times.
Yes, it does. Mock the Week.
Oh, that's British.
But yeah. Very excited to see Gabe in this role. I think it's going to be good. And I think it's going to be good for him to kind of break out. And I think everyone's going to look at this as, oh, this is Exodus and Brixton, and oh, there's just Gabe. And I think Gabe, over time, is going to make people realize, oh, no.
I have been very public about it. It's like 2 massive egos and the coattail rider. And it's like, it's okay.
That was Eden, right? Eden was the coattail. Oh, no, she writes something else.
That's what
Never
I was
mind.
saying. It was 3 massive egos and a coattail rider. And I'm like, I'll leave
She
you guys
got
to
it.
realize.
Get off the show.
I don't want to get canceled, sir. So
I'm already been canceled 3 times apparently.
Okay.
Damn, what did you do?
But yeah, no, I'm really looking
Well,
forward
according to
to
y'all.
that as a whole. Now comes the match where we're going to hurt some feelings.
Oh, you will.
Yeah, true. The Iron Belly versus Aaron Emerald.
I have no dog in this horse, so
Yeah, true.
or what is it?
No dog in this fight.
Yeah. No, it's inside the horse too. Don't ask me how, but it's in there.
There's a hungry dog, and the horse was already on.
Horse in the race. There we go.
No dog in the fight, no horse in the race.
Yeah, this
No
is
dog in the horse.
this is the one match I saw,
Yeah.
and they are both rookies. They are both young in their careers. They are both fresh out of training.
Yep.
These are pretty much the positives.
Yep.
It was bad. First off, addicts, do not take away from the I understand you love the pretty new young white boy that y'all love, but don't take away from the match. Mikey B is not in the match. Guess what? He's talking. He's on commentary. He's not in the match. Don't chant for Mikey B when he's not in the fucking match. Chant for Aaron.
Next week.
Chant for Iron Belly. Chant for fucking Carl if he's in the ring. Don't chant for someone who's not in the fucking ring.
Carl.
I don't know. Travis, Carl, whoever.
Yeah.
Bambi.
No, it was Carl. It was Carl.
Okay. Or Bambi wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's why we got Carl. Damn it, Bambi. I said you can't leave anymore.
Hey, at least this time we got Carl.
True. But yeah, don't addicts stick to the people that are in the match.
Yeah, no. And then again, that could have been like, the CM Punk kind of thing. And with how bad the match really was getting, They were like, nope, we just want Mikey B in this match.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember the match between Iron Belly and Mikey B? There were dueling chants.
Well, that's because I was there and me and you were saying Iron Belly.
And actually, other people were getting into it.
Oh, okay. Actually, wait, no, I didn't chant for Iron Belly. I make it pretty clear not to because people are thinking I'm doing it just because of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, never mind.
No, there were people with Iron Belly signs.
Yeah.
So he's got a fan base.
Did Emerald have a sign?
Nope.
Mm.
Not that I noticed.
Maybe
He might have. I don't know.
Maybe we should actually have green in our gear if we're going to be called Emerald.
I actually don't care about that part. I mean, it's
I
funny.
don't. It's my little things are your name's Emerald. You don't have any green. Okay, number one. Number two, you're a bounty hunter. Ooh, a bounty hunter of what? You have nothing that describes you as a bounty hunter. You're from Tatooine. Okay, cool. So Star Wars. You have nothing that represents Star. I don't. What? I don't know what to say. I really don't.
And the thing is, there's nothing to the character that says any of the stuff that he proclaims his character is about. There's nothing in there. He comes out there and, to be perfectly honest, he is Create a Wrestler stage number 2.
Yeah.
And he's just got a slightly modified move set in which he uses the Sister Abigail rather than the power bomb. And you can call it whatever you want. I'm sorry, there's one famous wrestler who uses that move. Everybody's going to compare it to that.
Everyone will compare it to Sister Abigail. I mean, other people do use it. It's just not a finisher. Like we were saying before the show, pretty sure it was Roll of the Dice with Reno back in WCW in the late 90s. It was the first time I think I ever saw it, or maybe Canyon did it once. That is one positive thing. I think the Razor Crest, it looks good. His exaggeration on it, his snap on it, the mannerisms in that move is spot on perfect.
Yeah.
Other mannerisms in that match are off, and that's for both of them. That's for Iron Belly and for not real name Aaron. It's again, they're both learning, so I get that. That's why it's hey, they're both rookies. But there's the mechanics are off. There was a move, I think Aaron kicked Iron Belly in the face, and they both fall. It's off. Like. Yeah. Need to work on getting your footing, need to work. And look, we've both been in the ring. It is different walking and stepping and running on that than you would think. Like a lot of people, I don't know. That was one of the things I first realized when I stepped in a restaurant. I was like, oh, this is different. Like I mean, yes, it's obviously padded. People know that, but it's the way you walk on it and run. It's
not much padding.
Yeah, it's
that
very.
Much padding. It's like maybe an inch or two.
It's enough to kind of throw you off if you're not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's things like that. We need to work on. We need to again work on. Like I said, mannerisms. Like there's times where I don't want to say selling because that's not the phrase I'm trying to use, but we're not making exaggerant moves to make it look good because wrestling is 95% look. Mm-hmm. Like it's either you're going to have a great look like Bane or like Iron Belly. Either way, you're going to have a look completely opposite, but it's a look. Mm-hmm. And then in the ring, the moves and the mannerisms and everything like that, that's what people are watching. That's what people are looking at. So honestly, when you're just sitting there and you're not exaggerating, throw back, like go out, like and make moves.
At the same time, he's like, that match was less than 5 minutes from bell to bell.
Yeah, when you sent it to me, I was like, oh, this is short. And that was the other thing was I was watching, and it's a lot more offense for Iron Belly than for Aaron. Mm-hmm. And then Aaron hits the Razor Crest, which is, okay, cool. We get the Razor Crest over. And like I said, it does look good. But it's kind of, I don't know. It seemed, and I may be wrong on time, but it seemed Mikey B and Iron Belly was longer. I mean, granted, and the match was better than this one. But it was one of those where it's like, I don't think there was enough give and take for both of them.
I agree, and honestly, it's like it felt like there should have been another minute, but it's like not necessarily more to the match. Just they should have taken more time to do what they were trying to do.
Yeah, it's more of a presentation because it's like they went out there and just boom, 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 boom. Okay, done. It's like no,
because it's like especially with the way that it's like Aaron has a hard time selling his own moves,
right?
From the look of it, and so it's
except for the Razor Crest,
he's doing an ankle lock, and it looks so ineffectual that it almost looks like Iron Belly is toying with him.
See, and that was at first he got it towards the end. Like at the end, you finally see him kind of crank and push and yell. that looked good. But yeah, for the first like couple of seconds, I'm like, dude, are you just holding his foot? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Are you trying to pick him up? Oh, it's an ankle lock. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's
like it
gotta,
looked like Iron Belly dominated that match for most of it.
which I
And then
did enjoy that
nowhere,
reversal of the ankle lock. I thought that kick looked really good by Iron Belly.
and then at the end, it's not just that Aaron finished, on top and clean. That's fine, because a snap roll up, a schoolboy, stuff like that, those are clean wins.
Right.
But he finished strong, and that made no sense to me. And it's like, I hate that. I always hate that. I have always hated that, whether it's, it's like whether it's Aaron Emerald versus the Iron Belly, or whether it's CM Punk versus Big Show.
Right.
It's like Big Show looks like he is obviously going to dominate this match, and then, it's like, let's say CM Punk pulls off the GTS, which not gonna happen, but still,
right?
He pulls off the GTS and has the time to set up, like, yeah. It's like, where's all the strength that Big Show had left at that point?
Right.
All that is like, because he dominated the rest of the match. What the hell? So I have always hated that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like this match could have ended with it looking more like Aaron survived it. Or if they had had more of a give and take, like you were talking about, between the two of them, in which it made Aaron look stronger, because this match did not make Aaron look strong.
No. I mean, it sadly didn't do anything for either one of them.
Yeah.
The thing I do like, and granted, it may not
look like a student match.
Yeah, and the thing that, granted, it's probably by accident, but I did like how Iron Belly kind of just sat up right after the 3 count, because that's it's one of those where I almost kicked out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because like you're going to, it's like, no, I dominated and he just hit me, and so it kind of in that essence made him look a little strong. But yeah, the match
it really
did
yeah.
neither one of them favors. And it's again learning. Hopefully they'll learn from this.
It's like, the one thing I really want to impress upon Aaron Emerald here is you really just need to look into sit down, look in the mirror, and ask, who is Aaron Emerald as a character?
Yeah.
It's just like, because right now the Star Wars thing, that's not even a gift wrapping. That it's like, it seems like you're a fan of Star Wars and that's it.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is because, granted, some people probably don't even get the Star Wars references. If, like, say you don't watch Star Wars, you're not going to know Tatooine.
Yeah, it's like,
you're not going to know the theme song.
You're not going to know the theme song if you don't recognize the font for the video.
Right.
And, it's like, I had forgotten that Razor Crest was from where it's from.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
And it's just like, if you're gonna go with Star Wars as your theme, go fully into it.
Yeah.
Don't just, it's like, your one promo made you sound like you're trying to be a Texas bounty hunter, which I'm sorry, that is already taken. Brian Keith, thank you very much.
Well, there's a couple bounty hunters out there, but yes, Brian Keith being the big one.
It's like, I'm a Texas bounty hunter, and it's like, no. If you're a fan of Star Wars, if you're wanting to make Star Wars your character, do the Star Wars thing. And it's like, I told the same thing to Mox when he was first starting out.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of wooden in his promos.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, lean into the jock harder.
I forgot who I was talking to with. But I had brought that up. I was like, yeah, we had interviewed. Mox has actually grown a lot because we interviewed him and we could not air that interview. And it was one of the most frustrating things I've ever done, trying to pull stuff out of him and trying to figure out who he is and what the jock is and stuff like that. And you look at him now, I'm like, okay, now we can interview him and now we can actually release it because he would be good.
I'd love to be able to do that again, but unfortunately he's still all the way out in wherever he lives.
Bumfuck, Texas.
Yeah, way the fuck out there.
But yeah, that's the thing. And yes, it sounds like we're harsh on Aaron, and we're not. We're trying to help. One, and two, it's the same with Iron Belly.
Shit on someone before, and this is done out of love. Trust me. It's like,
Okay,
this
fine.
isn't-
I'm doing it.
this is done because I'm wanting to see him get better, but he's
Right.
got to put the work in.
No, he does, and that's I mean, we can talk about our opinions all we want. In the end, there's only. I mean, I was gonna say there's only one opinion that matters, and that's gonna be the boss man. But in wrestling, the only opinion that truly matters are the fans. And as of right now, out of these three, obviously the fans are behind Mikey B, Iron Belly, and then Aaron's got maybe a couple. And I think it's presence, it's gimmicks, and it's just like I said, to me, it's more presence. Like when they had the poll, Mikey B's promo and Iron Belly's promo were great. And that's why I think they were so close. Again, like you said, Aaron, it's just not. We don't know what that is. We don't know what Aaron Emerald is or who he is. Iron Belly, we know what he is. Even when he's yelling, we know what it is. Mikey B, we got who and what he is. Now it's kind of, I think it's changing, just because of the pretty white boy cheering section.
There's a lot that's changed.
So-
It's like, because everything I've seen, there was supposed to be a obvious face, heel, and tweener in these three, and the heel and the tweener came out, and the audience said, "No, we love you."
Right. That's what I mean. So I'm thinking, obviously Mikey B is the face. Iron Belly's probably your tweener, and Aaron Emerald is getting the X-Pac heat right now. Like he's getting the no, we boo you because we actually hate you.
Yeah.
Which I've never understood that. Sean Waltman was so great. I never understood that reference. But
yeah.
Anyways, that is where we're at right now, and hopefully next week's match is better for Aaron and Mikey B. So
Apparently, we're like just down the way from Byron.
Oh, hi.
Byron Anthos is currently live streaming a game that he plays, and he's got the same background we do, so that's funny. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, just he needs to get better. They all need to get better.
Yeah, they both.
But that's
do.
only going to happen.
That's
the more
not.
they do it.
And that's the thing too. Like and you won't say it obviously, and I will. It's Iron Belly needs to get better too. Like it's not all bad on Aaron Emerald. Like a lot of it.
If you ask Iron Belly, he says he needs to get better.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just saying I know he's your friend, so you're not going to say that here. You'll say it off camera, but you're not going to say it on camera.
Conversations he and I have. I'm a lot harsher to him and to his face than I am on camera.
Right. And that's the thing. It's they both, like I said, they both were really bad in this match. And yeah, like I said, they're both young. They're both students. They're both training rookies. So hopefully it gets better, and we'll see where we go from here. Because obviously it's, I mean, again, we don't work for MPX, but obviously it looks like we're getting to triple threats, round robin type territories with these three rookies. So I can only imagine they're going to keep fighting each other and hopefully get better. And
I know
we'll see where we go.
how I kind of want to see this end, and believe it or not, it's not Iron Belly going over. But yeah, it's like I am curious to see where this is going to go, especially given certain opinions in the back that I've been told. We'll see if anything changes.
Hopefully.
Let's move on to the next one because we had another debut. Angel Camacho took on Aaron Mercer. I bet you were mad you weren't there.
I was very mad and very happy he was here because, like I was talking with Bossman, our very first show, or maybe our last 2020 show, I was like, there's 5 people I want. And it was Aaron Mercer, Brian Keith, Remedy. Forgot we already got him. I forgot who it was right now, though.
Luigi?
Yes, Luigi. And then Great Scott. And the only one we're missing is Great Scott. And we're in June, so maybe.
Maybe.
But they got him, and I was so happy. Aaron Mercer's one of those that I think is going to be a huge name soon, kind of like Brian Keith is, and he's going to. I think he's going to shock the wrestling world. He's I love watching him. He reminds me very. I mean, you can tell when you watch wrestling, you can tell what they watch. Yeah. He's very 2002, 2003 Ring of Honor. He's Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe. He's these guys wrapped into it. And he's amazing. I really do enjoy his in-ring. His Twitter and Facebook, he's hilarious. He's really funny. Obviously, the wrestler Aaron Mercer's not funny. He is going to slap the shit out of you. But no, it's
or get squashed in the process.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Some of those shots, you're just looking at it going, "Oh, he's going to die."
Yeah. That was the one thing when it was like, "Oh, Mercer's coming in, awesome." Angel Camacho, fuck.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, it was a good match. It was apparently trying to hit the gotcha pile driver didn't work for him, from what I hear. Kind of turned more into the neutralizer, but still effective. I really thought he would have done more of his submissions, like the sleeper hold or rear naked choke on Angel. But no, I'm glad the addicts, from what I heard, did appreciate and like him.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get him back soon.
Yeah, no, it was. I'll admit I was in the restroom at the finish of this match because, yeah.
Really?
No, I didn't know it was going to finish.
It's
that quickly.
Aaron Mercer,
I
sir.
thought it was going. I didn't think it was going to finish at that point. I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? As I'm washing my hands, Aaron Mercer. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So now,
Happy timing.
Yeah, from what I heard from people who were there and watched it, because I asked, that was one of the main things I was really wanting to know about was Aaron Mercer's debut. Is addicts liked him. He did get a good reaction, and the finish was he was trying to hit the gotcha pile driver, didn't get hit up fully, and kind of just went into a neutralizer.
Yeah.
So either way, still effective though. Okay, we both can't look at our phone. One of you has to. No, one of us has to talk.
Yeah, well, considering what's being said on our phones.
Well, I mean, he's got a point.
He does have a point. We did spend a long time on that. Okay, so after that was the Mayhem Mafia coming back and taking on the Trainers.
So
and
now
the shirt says the Trainers.
Well, and that was the other thing I was going to ask, because, okay, fine, they're the Trainers, cool. Is MPX recognizing them as Mayhem Mafia, or are they Lock and Smash, or Smash?
They come out to a Mayhem Mafia entrance video.
No, that's fine. I didn't know, because you know how we are.
Yeah.
Sometimes different places, other things.
Yeah,
we had already talked about that with, the other faction and this faction. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Mayhem Mafia, I like it.
Yeah, the Mayhem Mafia coming out, taking on... it's Dylan Smasher, Matlock taking on Noah Navarre and Red Chambers, and this was a match that is like, it felt like it was kind of set up beforehand because obviously Matlock and Red Chambers have been going back and forth on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and Matlock's got a point. Pokemon suck, so it makes sense. I'm solely behind Matlock on this,
and it was. It was a good match.
I enjoy Texas Strong Style, so I can only assume Matlock and Smasher just obliterated punches, slaps, and kicks to Red and Noah's chest.
Honestly, it was Dylan Smasher's just splash at the finish. Oh, that hurt. It's like they demolished Red. It's like he got turned into red paste.
Well, I mean, he survived Hardacus though, so.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure this was a walk in the park compared to Hardacus.
Might have been, I don't know. But one of the interesting things to me was that Sebastian Envy was out there saying that he was here to watch the previews, and so it looks like it's going to be a setup for a match in the future between Best Picture and whoever won that match, and it looks like Mayhem Mafia may be taking on Best Picture.
I mean, maybe not for a while apparently, because we have number one contender next week for. Aztec Warfare, so they did, and they are not part of that number one contendership match. So, I think you may be wrong on that, sir.
I don't know. I said in the future. I didn't say next week.
Well, when's your future? If it happens a year from now, is that still a future?
Anytime between now and the cold death of the universe, it's the future. Jeez.
Sir, when people want predictions and futures, they want sooner, not like, in 5 years this match will happen. We don't know that anything's going to be around in 5 years, sir.
I have predicted things, and it did turn out to be true, such as I said Casey Clay would have gold before the end of his rookie year, and he was prospect champion.
Yeah, but that happened shortly after we said that, not a long ways.
No, we said it towards the beginning, last June.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought that was part of our whole rookie campaign that we did that. We're like, in 2021, he'll have it soon, and then he got it in January.
No.
Okay. Anyways.
He didn't get it in January.
Fine looking bitch.
Was it
April?
Yes, because he did it in 3 weeks.
Why is everything so fast?
Well, that specifically.
Time flies.
Yeah, that specifically was fast.
Well, we're in
It's
June.
making up
You
for the
realize
fact
we're
that-
in June, sir.
Yeah, it's making up for the fact that 2020 was decade long, so now we're getting like a month of 2021.
I guess.
But yeah, it's like this match was hard hitting, and it definitely shows that the Texas Strong style that Matlock and Dylan Smasher profess to do is alive and well and deadly as hell.
Yes, I am for it. I wish they weren't so far away. I wish we had them more. Obviously, I do like Red and Noah. It's I'm not sure.
Impossible not to.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody else had been at the show, we could have spent more time on it because they would have been watching the whole thing.
Trying to say this in the nicest way possible, we look at last year's rookie class and how good they are and how they all came out nearly damn perfect.
Yeah.
And then we've got this rookie class, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's a struggle for some reason. I don't know. And it's weird because every one of their first matches weren't bad. We were like, oh, and granted, maybe it's because Kirby was in there with them.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, don't forget, Red technically is still.
I'm not talking about Red and Noah. Red and Noah are good.
No, I'm talking Red. It's like started after we got done with the Rookie of the Year thing.
Yeah, but I count Red as part of that. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But Casey, Red, Noah, they're that group. They are that rookie class.
Okay, so you still call. So are we going to include Red in Rookie of the Year for this year?
I mean, technically, yes, we have to because it's our little bylaw thing.
Okay.
But think about it. I mean,
Yeah.
would you consider Red more with Iron Belly, Mikey B, and
I will. It's like he didn't, that's because they all came out at the same time, and then it's like.
that's what I'm saying. It just
But
he
Red
missed.
still came out like.
But
6
see, that's
months
the other thing
later.
too, though. Like we had legs, but Casey and Noah were way after legs, kind of. But they were all considered that same rookie class, right? So I mean, yeah, Reds to me, I don't. Yeah, I consider Red more with that group, but technically, going by our award ceremony, he's part of this group.
Yeah.
So-
Red says his first match was Brixton Shaw.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! No one asked you.
At least you haven't been paying attention to the actual chat in the stream. It's been fucking crazy.
Oh, that it has. I'm pretty sure that people are mad.
Hi,
at us.
Dave.
Oh, is Dave there?
Well, of
Hi,
course
Dave.
he is. Where else would Dave be on a Thursday?
I would assume having a life unlike us.
No, Maddie's not streaming, so.
So let's go on to
Yeah,
the next
I
match.
said that and probably shouldn't
Yeah,
have.
you did. You probably shouldn't have.
No.
Exodus Prime taking on.
It's good to
Luigi
be back.
Primo.
Have a live mic.
Yeah. Taking on Luigi
Fuck
Primo
SWE.
for the MPX Addicts Championship, and Luigi. It was actually a very different match from his first one at MPX.
No, it's because it's Luigi and Dexter. We knew what it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was going to be fun. And Exodus is fun, but he's going to make you work.
Mm-hmm.
And Luigi can work. Don't.
Oh yeah.
The people don't sleep on Luigi. Luigi can go.
Mm-hmm.
Clips I saw from this. Obviously, apparently there was a pizza flying into the crowd. So
Oh, that was funny. There was a lot of pizza with this one, and that's why we're getting the match we're getting next week.
Yeah, apparently, everyone's barred from ringside. So,
Mm-hmm. And there's 2 refs.
so Bambi's back.
I guess either Bambi's back or we're getting Carl again or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the other guy from the other place.
No.
Maybe
No.
they'll give Travis a break.
No, Travis is not allowed to have a break. Our senior official must be there. He's the senior official.
That's okay.
Did
Richard
you-
says that Bambi's the senior official, even though he's like,
They announced him as a junior official. Remember, we made that whole argument. I'd be like, no, you can't call him a junior official. That just sounds wrong.
Yeah. Which is funny considering Richard is older than Carl.
Sir, I don't know if he wants that information out there.
Oh, he's
now,
the one who said
now,
it.
Now look who's saying things that
He's
shouldn't
the
be
one who
saying.
said it on air
I
to
don't
the
know.
public.
But no, it's always great to have Carl back. So yeah, if Carl's
Yeah.
there, great. Don't bring the. Well, no, they have a show, so he won't be there.
Yeah.
Oklahoma ref is. I'll give him one more chance, I guess.
Richard said Bambi was made senior official 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Conveniently, when we bitched about him being a junior official, got
Yeah.
it. So we have 2 senior officials.
And
Can
Richard,
he be assistant to the assistant to the senior official?
And Richard said, I am 4 years older than Carl somehow.
See?
Oh, okay. What about shiny shoes? Can we get shiny shoes in?
I wish we could.
I
Get
wish
shiny
we
shoes
had
back.
I wish we still had
Or
shoes.
Ben? Can we get Ben?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
So can we steal Ben from MTPW?
Well, no, not right now. He's got a show Saturday.
And then Richard said Travis was demoted to junior official.
why?
Oh shit! Bambi's in charge,
Oh, jeez.
and Travis is lower.
Well, okay, yeah, no,
Looks like
no, that makes sense. I mean,
Oh, the purge is coming up. That's why. We're gonna kill Bambi at the purge. He's sacrificed.
Yeah, there we go. I was actually gonna go with these. Like, no. Exodus is on top now, so he paid it all off.
Yeah, that's true. That's what's in the bag.
Yeah,
Money and weed. It's Bambi's bag.
and Totino's Pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because in this match, of course, it's like Luigi is showing that he is as good as he is. Exodus, making it looks like Exodus might not be Addicts champion at the end of this match, but of course, Civil Disorder getting involved and allowing Exodus to pull
Now, did
a
they get
Totino, not even a melted Totino's Pizza out of his bag to hit Luigi with? That's like hitting Superman with kryptonite, man.
Why is it kryptonite?
Richard said
Because it's not good a pizza.
Bullshit. Totino's is the shit, man.
I know,
Oh, I'm
I-
sorry.
I
Fuck,
agree.
no.
For people who have never been poor, Totino's is good pizza, okay?
Oh no, Totino's is like the top poor brand
Now-
in my opinion.
Red Baron's up there. It's all right. It's a little pricey, but it's okay. DiGiorno, fuck DiGiorno. I do not like DiGiorno.
I just, I don't
Totino's
get
is
the
good,
whole,
though.
it's like, oh, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Yeah, no, fuck, it's not delivery.
Yeah, DiGiorno sucks. Now, in pizza chains, people sleep on Little Caesars. I like Little Caesars.
I
Not
love
bad.
Little Caesars.
Yeah, just don't ever go in the back.
Again, I guess people
Yeah,
have never been poor. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Papa John's. They're also racist, so. They are!
They put sugar in everything. I fucking hate that. From the tomato sauce to the
Yeah.
They put sugar in fucking everything. I hate it.
But yeah, Hill said Bambi's in charge and then immediately took a vacation.
Sounds like Bambi.
Yeah, that sounds like
God dang. It's like people in charge just going on vacation left and right.
'Cause I
What
got
the
high.
hell?
Did he
'Cause
at
I
least
got
get to
high.
see his girlfriend?
Because I got high.
Did he at least get to see his girlfriend?
Have you seen his girlfriend? I'd go take a vacation too.
That's fair. Now he needs to bring his girlfriend over here.
Luckily, I live with my girlfriend, so I don't need to go take a vacation. I can just, have a anxiety
Staycation.
attack.
Can we
and
get back
panic
to the show,
attack.
please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go back to the show.
We're about to get into things I don't think we need to get into.
No, I'm talking about,
We're
panic attacks.
Going to get
That's, you know,
Tommy Dean's
like last
hair pulling confusion again. Like, can we,
I was trying to reference last week when I was having anxiety and panic attacks and shit like
Oh, okay.
that. So that's what I was talking about. It's like, I'm not taking a vacation. I actually did the show despite the fact that I'm, about ready to have a breakdown on camera.
That's why I did not do a show.
Yeah.
I was broken down.
That sucks.
I'm still broken down. I need a hug.
Rocky.
Nope.
Rocky, give kisses. Come on. He actually
I know
looks up like,
that dog's like, I'm tired. Do I really have to get up?
No, you don't have to get up.
Okay. He's like, I'm just gonna lay here.
Okay, now that ADD
So,
Theater has concluded, let's get back to the match.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Exodus, distraction,
yeah,
pizza.
Exodus pizza, and it's like Luigi even brought out his own pizza, and to psych himself up.
He's
because,
got good
that's
pizza.
Power source,
Yeah.
Um,
He pizza
and,
upped.
He pizza upped.
He a pizza up. That's right. We're horribly stereotypical racists on this show.
Oh, jeez. Oh, but they're white. We can do that though. Apparently.
We're the whitest kids you know. American version.
Oh, don't worry. I fully expect a hoity-toity shite at some point from other people.
Well, Tatum's.
That is my absolute shite Irish accent. Yes.
I mean, we do have Tatum. He's,
He's the whitest kid. We know.
Yeah.
And that's
Literally.
no, okay.
Actually, if you actually know Tatum, Tatum is not white. I mean, okay, Tatum is white, but Tatum is not white.
No. If you want to talk the whitest?
I
in the
love
show-
Tatum.
If you want to talk the whitest in the show, that would be Jason, and that's on purpose.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Fucking vampire.
yeah, no. The controversy of the match is the fact that Luigi threw his half-eaten pizza slice at Gabe and Gabe, hit him. Gabe barely noticed. Picked up the pizza slice, threw it back at Luigi, overshot, and hit somebody in the crowd with it on the other side.
Rugged.
Which-
He
that's
doesn't know
good-
his own
yeah,
strength.
That's good arm strength. And
And-
actually had a really good form. You know,
and
the,
hey,
the circle or the arc was nice.
It's a
The
good piece of
spin
pizza
was
that
good.
person got, you know?
Mhm.
Should have taken a bite of it and, gave Luigi a Yelp review.
COVID is still a thing.
Is it?
COVID is still a thing.
I don't know. There's some people that saying it's all fake, so,
Yeah, just a trendy virus.
Yeah.
But
you live off your dad's name. You can say that. Fuck SWE.
you know they got a pay-per-view coming soon.
Good.
A freaking pay-per-view. How the I don't get it.
Oh, where the Ascension is debuting, right? Yeah. Because, we don't, there's not.
They're just
Texas talent? No.
they're just
We don't have that.
Yeah, it's like they're just, crappy era TNA. And I say this with all the loves of some of the people that work that show, but
Fuck it. I only love Tony Snow. The rest of them can all burn in hell.
that's actually I love Nigel as well.
Okay,
Nigel
yeah.
Rabbit.
Okay. Tony Snow, Nigel, and Moonshine.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like there are people we like there,
That's it. The other one we love is gone, so.
but
he's no
then
longer working there.
then we had a match that I honestly I wanted to see a few weeks ago of Sebastian Envy versus Dave Sagan, and it really was a lot of what I was hoping for, but all at the same time not. I mean, I'm not talking the finish. I'm talking. Wow.
Nothing.
Okay.
This is something I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know for sure.
Mhm.
But from what I've heard, this didn't really live up to the expectations that people had for it.
Especially given the tag team match.
Well, and I think given the 2 men in it, it's one of
Mhm.
those where it's
It's
two
like-
phenomenal
admittedly,
talents.
Yeah, it's like last week I was talking about the expectations I had for this match, and I'm pretty sure a lot of that my disappointment is on me because I was expecting WrestleMania, and I got
Backlash,
not that bad.
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, one of the big shows, but not the big show.
It's one of those where I think it was built up a lot, and it's one of those things that is hard to come off of the tag match they had.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I said, I haven't seen it yet, so I still want to watch it because it's, like I said, it's two talents I like. And it's, Dave's on his farewell Texas tour, so I want to watch every match he's got left. Because
I'm
that's
just really hoping that he still wrestles when he goes back to Philly.
from what I hear, he will.
Okay, good.
So I'm sure I'll find him somewhere. It's just won't be
Well, if you
live,
find
and it's not
if you
different.
find the links, please send them to me because I'd still like to watch Dave too.
Yeah, because again, it's phenomenal talent.
Yeah.
And it's going to be missed in Texas, despite what he says. Texas does need him. I don't care. He says they don't know. We do. Especially DFW. And I just love Dave.
Yeah.
But this match I was looking forward to. I heard it didn't really live up to expectations. Not that it was bad. It just
It
it wasn't what people thought it would be.
Yeah, and like I said, that may have just been a lot of people's own self hype for it and everything.
Right.
Like that they just it wasn't the top level match, so therefore it wasn't as great as we hoped.
Yeah.
Dave coming away with the win on this one, and basically making his claim for the tag titles again.
Mhm.
So I'm
Which there was I'm assuming Schaefer and Tatum didn't interfere.
no.
Okay.
I think Tatum was actually at another show.
Well, okay, I knew that, but we weren't going to say it. I didn't know.
Yeah, but,
Remember?
Schaefer wasn't there
We
either.
try to keep some semblance of kayfabe here.
Oh, bullshit. Rehab is
Some. I said some.
It's like we're not quite
And plus,
dirt sheet, but we're not.
Singer
kayfabe
wasn't
either.
that fucking far. He could have drove back afterwards or before, whatever. No, I did hear Tatum's match fucking was amazing though. Him and
I
Jackson,
was gonna say it's like he was facing Jackson.
which that's missed opportunity that MPX had for a while.
Yeah.
Tatum and Jackson was being built to be something good and just never hit it.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, so yeah, Dave's trying to get that claim, and well, I guess we'll see next week if he can achieve that one last little checklist he wants before he leaves. So
But then that of course leads to the main event, which was Brixton Shaw taking on
The Mad
the Mad
Prince.
Prince.
I was like, did you forget?
Yes, actually, I did.
Oh my god.
Brain glitch. No, I was looking right at it. I set it aside, and then it's like,
I wasn't even there, and I knew it was Mad Prince.
Yeah.
Which pre-order his shirt. It's
Oh
phenomenal.
my god, I love his shirt already. Yes.
I know. And pre-order Gabe's The Rugged. I like it.
Yeah, it fits him.
Just buy everyone's shirt.
Support
Support
your
your
local-
independent
yeah.
wrestlers.
Support your local indie wrestlers. This
I mean, my
match.
friend's wearing a shirt that he technically hates, but he's wearing it because he supports local independent wrestling. Well, you don't like saying it with your chest. Don't lie.
Okay, so this match.
I still think we should have
it
a Rager
was,
shirt, but that's me.
Very much, it felt a little incomplete because it feels like the Mad Prince's aim in this story wasn't Brixton. I mean, he tried to make it as much there, but given the fact that Gabe had turned on him just last week, I was expecting that he was going to go after Gabe this week. But that's
MPX management had different plans.
yeah, and that's fine. It was a great match, regardless. I mean, it's like if you know these two and you know their history and everything like that, they like it snug, and oh my god, it was snug as hell.
And I'm sure one of them laughed it off, and the other one was getting pissed off that the other one was laughing off.
Very much so. Very, very much so. It looked a little less one-sided than the last time the Mad Prince and Brixton Shaw went against each other, but it still looked very much in Brixton's favor the whole time. But with it ending the way it ended, Brixton Shaw retains. But after the match, that's when Civil Disorder decides they're going to make their final statement of the night to take out the Mad Prince, and then the locker room clears out of faces, leading with the Iron Belly, and then a bunch of the other wrestlers come out, a bunch of the other faces.
If he didn't bring the hammer, what the fuck are we doing wrong?
He didn't bring the hammer,
Idiot. Nope.
but
Done.
But
Nope.
Gabe tried to do his sidekick to his belly, and he just
Flew off.
Yeah. Iron Belly just yelled at him, and unfortunately that led to enough of a distraction that Exodus was able to get the mass Exodus.
Nice.
It's
I like it.
Because,
Don't go for the belly. Just
yeah.
don't.
No, do go for the belly. Go for the belly. Go for the belly.
No, makes sense. I like, obviously Civil Disorder. That's what a locker room should do. When you see a faction stand up like this, you need to stand against them.
Civil Disorder wasn't run off like you'd usually expect these kind of locker room clearing things to happen.
Well,
Civil Disorder dominated.
I was going to say, no offense. Let's kind of look at the faces that were here, and let's
Yeah.
look at the faces that were missing.
Because it was Iron Belly, it was Luigi Primo, and it was Red and Noah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Where was Dave and Tatum? Where was Sky? Where was Dimitri? Where's the other face? You know what I mean?
Dimitri was taking a vacation.
Yeah, well, I guess he earned it, I guess.
Yeah. But,
That one we're going to say vacation? We're going to say he's actually okay.
well,
Sorry,
I
I,
don't even know-
forget when we have the line of kayfabe and not kayfabe. I'm sorry.
What?
And you was just.
You're the one. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like you're the one who's saying, it's like, oh, we're still kayfabe.
But apparently
It's
you
like,
said we're not. So I was like, oh, okay. And then you're just like, oh, yeah, Dimitri on vacation.
No, he was on vacation. He was saying he wasn't wrestling that weekend at all. He was taking a mental health weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you know something I don't. That's everything he put out.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he was in Oklahoma. I guess I was wrong. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's like he even posted pictures of him out on some lake or something like that.
It's Oklahoma. There's a shitload of lakes.
And yeah, you're right, but still,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be hard to set up a shot like that. It was a good shot though.
Yeah.
Very good composition.
Did he fight a bear?
Are there bears in Oklahoma? Oh.
What isn't in Oklahoma? What kind of wildlife?
Land feature. I was going to say land features.
Entertainment. Good people. Hot women.
It's like I'd make the joke of talent, but Tommy Dean's watching, and that's a lie.
And Tommy Dean, West are there. They're
Yeah.
talented as fuck. And Mr.
Luke
B.
Langley.
No, remember, Luke's Kansas. Can't say he's from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We get yelled at.
Yep. Yeah, this was a good show, all in all, I think.
Yeah.
Sad you missed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed doing mainline with Richard. It was a very enlightening experience.
Did we learn anything?
Probably not. But no, good show. And honestly, with what's coming up next week and what things are leading to for Aztec Warfare, it's going to be exciting.
Yes.
Because of course we've got 3 number 1 contender matches.
Yep. Because every title will be on the line at Aztec Warfare. So we have the 3 number 1 contender matches this week. Then we have our June 19th show, which is going to be special. And then we have Aztec Warfare.
Yep.
And then the Purge.
You're really looking forward to that one.
Oh, I am. I'm excited.
But for
Chaos, Anarchy, and Mayhem.
We've got 4 matches announced?
4 matches, and then also appearing.
Yeah, so let's go with the 4 matches. We've got Casey Clay versus Tommy Dean, number 1 contendership match for the MPX Addicts Championship. And
Trying to make a fine-looking bitch and king shit joke here, and I can't figure it out, so...
Sometimes the joke just isn't there.
Yeah, I was like,
there's.
I was trying. I was like, there's fine-looking bitch versus, and I was like, another fine-looking bitch, and I'm like,
I'm just wondering which one of them is going to pull off the standing moonsault from the back of the.
I would love for both of them to do it somehow. I don't know how it works. They both stand on Carl and do it. I mean,
oh,
you know,
Carl.
or Bambi.
Yeah.
You know,
Or whoever's there.
we really do need a moonsault off. Like that's. Needs to happen. It needs to be different.
The chop off, the lariat off, the moonsault off. Yeah.
And fucking Tommy apparently wants to be part of the lariats too. Like Jesus Christ, man.
And
he's got a good one. The buckshot lariat was good. I'm not gonna lie. So
it's like I was gonna say is like Tommy. That's just because Tommy wants to prove
to
us, once and for all that
he is MPX.
Well, he is MPX.
Well, yeah, now he is.
He made that one more show.
He is.
So he's MPX.
And I mean, I will say the buckshot lariat is more of a lariat than Dimitri's Brody line. I'm sorry, Dimitri. It's it's a clothesline.
Tommy Dean says, "I'll give you all the moonsaults."
See, and I know I want a moonsault off. I want them to come out, do an entrance moonsault, look at each other, standing moonsault, do just
lion salt, Asai moonsault.
If one of them can hit the forgot what Coda calls it, the golden triangle moonsault, that's impressive. Never mind. I just realized you can't do it in our building. They're gonna clip the shit out of that roof. Don't do the golden triangle moonsault.
I can't remember what got thrown, but something got thrown and they clipped one of the lights.
Say what?
Yeah.
Last week?
Yeah.
Pizza?
I think it was during that match, but I'm not sure. I know it was one of the Civil Disorder matches, but just something happened.
Oh, well, there's only 3 of those off of 8 card, so the odds of it being one of those matches is pretty good.
Yeah, true. But it's like one of them. I'd have to watch it again. Hell, for all I know, is Jason throwing one of the legs.
Jason throwing himself.
One of these days, he's going to break one of the top tiles rather than just the side tiles.
Oh, you can do that at heavy metal.
True.
I mean, when Jay Sirius and Izzy James can put a hole in the ceiling, almost anyone can.
I was gonna say it's like heavy metal has got the same roof clearance as like my room here.
They're shorter, sir.
Oh, really?
I would think. I think so. Give a ring and a platform. That's maybe. I don't know.
Tommy Dean says all the moonsaults, all the chops, and all the lariats.
I love Tommy Dean.
Did he tell you to add the singing?
No.
But I picture. I was gonna say I picture Tommy Dean doing it that way though.
Yeah, true.
That's why I'm like, I like it.
The way he typed it out, there were so many A's. It's like that has to be sing song.
No, that makes sense. But
3-way between Michael Schaefer, Tim Storm, and Sky de Lacrimosa.
Oh yeah.
Were we done talking about the fine bitch and king shit?
I guess not. I guess so. Yeah. I guess
Number 1 contendership for the Addicts title, by the way.
Yeah. That was for the Addicts title because if Casey's able to make this, I'm actually really excited to see a match between him and Exodus because damn.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because either one of them is going to be a great opponent for Exodus. I hate when they do it, but in this case, I want some type of screwy thing to where it's a triple threat: Casey, Exodus, and Tommy, because all 3 of these men would put on one hell of a performance against each other. either in singles or as a triple threat. But who knows? This match, granted, we don't have much announced, but this match right now I think is one I'm looking forward to the most, and possibly match of the night, just because of the talent that Casey and Tommy are going to bring.
And then we've also got the
Which
Xavier
I guess,
Daniels.
as of right now, he is Tommy. We don't have another. We're done with Tommys.
We don't have any Tommies.
Yeah, he's our only Tommy.
He's the Tommy of MPX now.
God, what?
Never thought you'd
Times
say
have
that,
yeah,
huh?
no, times have changed.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma is now our only Tommy.
Yep.
It's almost kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect, Tommy. We love you, but it's kind of
I mean,
sad.
if you listen to the Addicts, they say that there's still another Tommy
Oh,
there, but
fuck them. They don't know what they're. Ugh. His name is the Mad Prince.
yep, the Mad Prince. It was funny. Richard was like, "Why are you saying it like that?" I was like, "Because people say that it's not the Mad Prince, it's Tommy."
No, we don't have a Tommy anymore, except for Tommy Dean.
But we're going to work up to the triple threat match that you were talking about in a moment, hon. Because we also have the tag team championship #1 contendership match between Big Sed and Xavier Daniels and Sagan Manning. And
Tatum, bring out your chop-proof shirt.
yeah.
If you saw what happened
Wear
to
two
him,
of them.
if you saw what happened to Emilio, Tatum, you know we love you, but you have a
I
very
said it on the post itself. Someone is walking away with a handprint.
you have a very choppable chest, and well, Dave is the top and you're the bottom bitch, so you technically are going to be fed to Big Sed for that chop. We know what's happening, so there's going to be a Big Sed handprint right here.
But there's only one daddy in the match. It's the ex-daddy.
That is true. Well, I don't know.
who's taller, Xavier Daniels or Dave Sagan?
Jay
Dave
Sirius is
actually-
taller than both of them.
Yeah.
No, I just need to put Hornswoggle in the match with all three of them.
I still can't believe that pissed Tatum off so much. That was just hilarious. I forgot what exactly was said, but there was the point of Dave is taller, and I was like, he's not that much taller. And then Tatum's like, who the hell said that? I'm like, whoa.
I had made the comment about, holy crap, look, it's two guys who actually make Dave look tall.
Ah! Ah, God,
I love you, Dave.
I love
I really
Dave.
do.
Yeah,
Michael Cole says, or Prince Adam.
That's, yeah.
that was. It's what's funny is, yeah, I make the short jokes, but every one of them would kick my ass.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, X would pick me up with one hand, which is scary as fuck. And then
Yeah.
Dave's from Philly. He beat the fuck out of anyone.
Tatum's lost his damn mind.
Oh, I love Psycho. Tatum. Fucking best.
Psycho Manning.
Raging Tatum's the greatest.
Yeah.
What?
You're saying he's a rager?
No, I didn't say that.
And, of course, it's like, Big Sed is just fucking scary, man.
The guy carries a noose. 2021, he carries a noose. It's scary.
Nope.
And slightly outdated, but scary.
It's still, it's still scary.
And
It's
then,
even scarier because of who he is. Yeah.
and I think actually every one of them is scary in this match because Xavier's scary, but Xavier's scary because he's like an Energizer Bunny. There's no fucking off switch on him. He's like, fuck.
He's a chihuahua.
Fuck stay hype Mojo Riley shit.
Scrappy Doo. We don't call him
Fucking-
Chihuahua. That's mean.
Fucking
Chihuahuas.
Mojo's got nothing on fucking X.
No,
man.
nothing.
Xavier invented stay hype.
Uh-huh. But yeah. Everything I can see when it comes to the story points to Sagan Manning walking away with this.
Yeah, and when we usually say that, management throws us a curveball.
Yeah. I'd be interested
And
to
that
see
curveball is going to be in Big Sed's hand going through Tatum's chest and out his back.
It's going to be like one of those Final Fantasy special move limit break.
Well, if
things.
you say that, that means Dave's winning because it's Final Fantasy. So
True.
this is more like what Def Jam New York or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
But
that.
it's going to be one of those ones where Dave's got like 5 hit points left and Tatum's down, and
I don't play Final Fantasy sucks. So
Oh.
yeah, I know I'm pissing everyone off. It's great. No, sir, we've already had this discussion.
As our off-camera friend Pat beats the hell out of Kyle.
We have this discussion and fight all the time.
More will happen when they get home.
But yeah,
I was disappointed by 15. I will say that. But so yeah, this one.
Yeah, this one is again gonna be a great. I think it's gonna be a lot more physical than people think because yeah, someone's getting chopped and it's look
gonna
if
hurt.
if Tommy Becker, which heal up, is not in the building, Tatum's the next one to get chopped. This is we've got how many years? 2 years of proof of this now.
Yeah, something like
like
that.
their
yeah.
choppable chest are Tommy Becker and Tatum Manning. So sorry, Tatum. Chop proof
Yep.
shirt up.
And of course, it was announced on Mainline that the third of the matchups between the three rookies is going to happen, in which Mikey B will be taking on Aaron Emerald. I'm really hoping that. I'm hoping it's an okay match.
Well,
I'm hoping Mikey wipes the floor
Apparently,
with
I'm already
Emerald.
killing people's enthusiasm for any of these matches. So
well, pretty white boy section is going to be all into it.
yeah,
So,
it'll be loud.
which
It'll be
can we
chime-
get some pretty white boy section signs? That would be great.
Honestly, I'm hoping Mikey B just destroys Emerald.
Yeah, we'll see. I really actually just hope Iron Belly's on commentary and just starts yelling.
Same.
Just yelling into Tyler's ear the entire time.
Yeah,
I'm going to destroy both
Yeah,
of them.
exactly.
I'm gonna...
and then just have Tyler flipping out. It'd be great. Have him and Richard discuss weird troll dwarf thingies, fairies.
Is it true that you forge things with your bare hands?
Exactly.
Watch him do it. Yeah.
Which-
I've watched him do it.
Which I did, and it is going back a couple of weeks, but I love the simplicity in Mikey B's promo against Iron Belly with just taking the York. Brilliant.
I was like,
Fucking brilliant. Not a word. Just looking at it, eating it, and shrug and walk. Brilliant. One of the greatest things that could have ever been done.
and it's like, I can't say much about the promos for Iron Belly for reasons, but yeah, no.
Oh,
Mikey,
because you're a director, producer, and
Shut up,
writer.
shut up!
Oh, is this where we draw the kayfabe
Yes,
line?
yes. This is
Oh,
where we
okay.
It's my attempt at getting my, like learning how to do cinematics. Okay, I'm trying to get better at that. But
Yeah.
no, Mikey's.
Well, you're
Mikey's
under the
responsible.
Sebastian learning tree, so
I'm hoping to actually.
I mean,
work
you're
with
on
him
your
soon.
knees down there anyway. So I did it. I brought it back.
Really? Fucking really?
I brought it back. What? Richard didn't say anything, did he? See, someone's got to.
Oh no, he did.
Thank
Like,
you,
Kyle
Richard.
Kyle told me I need to like give you your own space and clean the mop. I'm like, God damn it, Kyle.
Awesome. Well done.
That's okay. After the show, I'm going to tell you the thing that almost damn near gave me a heart attack. But yeah, so the other announced match is the triple threat for the MPX Championship between Sky De Lacrimosa, Michael Schaefer, and the returning Tim Storm.
So the Texas Chainsaw, the Kingsman, and then
The leading man.
We're done with the Kingsman.
We've been calling him the leading man. So
Can we do the leading Kingsman?
I tried to do that and I got told no.
Okay,
So
fine.
the leading
The
man.
leading man. Yeah. I Machiko impersonation right there.
Dad.
Jesus Christ! Why am I giving a live mic?
So that people get less mad at me. That's why.
I really hope Brent's not watching.
like Brent
Patrick on
takes
the
time
mic.
to watch our
You
shit.
take a
Yeah,
time out.
true. He doesn't wrestle anymore. He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
Oh God.
he gave a little bit of a fuck about us when he was still wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I
about
mean.
it.
But yeah, Texas Chainsaw, leading man, and the Perfect Storm.
Yep.
So I guess the mops need to be ready for Melanie again. Which also bring your earplugs, because holy fuck. Although also bring your earplugs for fucking Sky, because those little girls, they absolutely
love
adored him.
Sky.
So, what does that say about young teenage girls loving someone that crazy? Like, don't you fear for
Dude, I
when they
remember
grow up?
I remember the crazy shit when Final Fantasy VII was out and all the girls.
Why are
loved
we on
Sephiroth.
Final Fantasy again?
Because I want to annoy you.
God.
But
Well,
no,
it's like, okay,
Sephiroth, the big bad from that, or Loki now.
right, and I guess, I mean, it's kind of weird and disturbing, but people loved Ted Bundy and Richard Ramirez and thought they were the sexiest people in the world. It's like, what the fuck? I mean,
No, he
so everyone's got a type, I guess.
Yeah.
But no,
He's
you know,
pulled up.
Sky is going to come out, and it's going to be interesting to see where we go with this. It's I originally thought we were only getting Storm once, and that was it, because the fucker has lived here for years and has never been to MPX but one time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool. One and done. Awesome. And now we're getting him again.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a great match, because anytime you get a former NWA champion, it's going to be good.
And considering the guys he's going up against, it's actually, you're looking at a pool of talent that is going to be exciting to watch.
Yes. I mean, you've got, a good former MPX champion in Sky.
Uh-huh.
You've got multiple time tag team and prospect champion in Michael Schaefer.
And former Addicts champion.
Oh, yeah. And Anakin. Oh, he's only missing the one.
Yep.
And he'll never, cashes in and fails. Not my doings, and not what I wanted.
No.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Both times I wanted him to cash in and win, and I never got it.
Yep.
I've talked about it before. Schaefer's booking to me is the weirdest in MPX history, because he's built as the big monster, and when it comes time, it's never there.
Yeah.
And even to this day, he's never really knocked off his feet. He's still portrayed as the monster he is, and it's just crazy. So
and it's like, to knock him off his feet, it takes someone as big, if not bigger, than him.
And that's
he
the thing.
doesn't come up
Looking
against
at
it
this
often.
match, that's Sky's taller, not bigger, but taller, and you got Storm, who's probably bigger, not taller. Obviously, he's a little short. He's kind of like X, but taller. And 40 years older, but
yeah. Well,
I mean, this is going to be good. People think I'm shitting on Tim Storm. I'm really not. I love Tim Storm and have the utmost respect for Tim Storm.
yeah.
Him and Dexter, I thought was good. It was, with knowing it's Dexter's last little run in MPX, I really wish he kind of would have went on that one.
Yeah.
But I get why, because when you leave, you lose, stuff like that. But whatever.
It's like, part of me kind of wished that was saved for his last match at MPX.
Yeah.
So that he went out big.
But see, part of me wants his last match to be with Kirby, just because of the history they had there in that building.
True. No, I'd love to see that.
The only other one that would make sense is, no, I'm not even gonna say it because it doesn't make sense. But Randy Wayne, but that was only one time,
Randy
and that
Wayne.
was built elsewhere.
If you want to talk, somebody he had history with, constant history with, we'd have to get Chandler Hopkins back.
We'd have to get Hornswoggle. That's the match.
Ah, yes.
Hornswoggle and Dexter's the match.
Yeah.
So,
Book it, management.
not in budget, sir.
I know. But we're already getting Tim Storm. We can't.
That's Impact Wrestling superstar Hornswoggle, sir.
Oh shit, he's on Impact.
Yeah.
I don't watch Impact, so.
Him and Brian Hawkins.
Oh, nice.
Kurt Hawkins. Brian what?
Kurt
Myers.
Hennig's son.
Thank you. Brian Myers. No, not Kurt Henning. Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm thinking.
No, Henning and Bo Dallas haven't showed up anywhere yet. I'm shocked. The B team has not showed up anywhere. I don't know why. Neither is Samurai Del Sol. He hadn't showed up yet either. Actually, I don't know if his 90 days is up yet.
Yeah.
Kalisto. No, his days are up.
His days should be up.
Yeah,
now.
he released the same time as Andrade.
Okay, Andrade got a.
Well, his was a special.
Yeah.
You're gone because Charlotte threatened and Vince bent over backwards for her.
Yeah.
And apparently they already want to bring out Aleister Black because they realized the fucking mistake they made.
Vince likes tall blondes.
Who doesn't?
Okay.
I like everyone, so I don't have a type.
Okay. Look at this.
Despite what people say.
Look at this. You can realize I don't have high standards because I don't deserve high standards. I got an amazing partner, but that's it.
Welcome to real rehab talk.
Yeah.
We got rock. Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't. Man, I was so mad. They were like, the city of Denton was like, "Oh, you need to make sure you get him fixed. We're gonna come to your house and check." And so we're like, "Okay, fine, we'll get it done." And they never showed up. And I'm like, "God damn it! He could have had such cute puppies." Ah.
Trish Stratus had cute puppies.
Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, you're on TV. You gotta get around saying tits and breasts. You're gonna say puppies.
But we're also going to be getting in addition to those three men, we've got the also showing of. Do you mean Luther Black?
Mr. Magnificent.
Lucifer.
Lucifer?
It's Luther, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's Luther Black. I could be wrong. It's happened before. Just ask him.
Oh, you're always wrong.
Luther Black.
Luther Blacknificent Black.
Yeah.
My bad.
T-Ray is coming back fucking finally.
Don't know when though.
Yeah.
And we don't technically know Luther is this week either. It just says hello.
I mean, that could all be for the 19th for all we know.
Could be. Who knows?
Because, it's like we know the Remedy's coming back for that. That was already confirmed. God. I'd have to watch Mainline again because, like, Richard went through a whole list of people who are coming back for that. And
he tends to do that when he jumps on our shows. He just goes off, and then we're like, hey, what did you? He goes, I don't remember.
Gee, thanks.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. I do that too, though, so I can't really
I
complain.
can't remember half the shit I say on Mainline either.
Like, I already forgot what the fuck I've said twice that have gotten me in trouble, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can tell you what one of them was because I had long conversations with Livy Loca about it.
Oh, no, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember Livy getting pissed at me objectifying Lizzie, which was the whole fucking point of the thing, but anyways. That's long and done with.
So yeah,
and I cleared every bit of it with her and Dave.
Yeah, so
and
that's next
also
week.
appearing, we have the Pub Crawlers.
All right, awesome. Kirby's back, I think.
Kirby's back. And we have Silver and Bane back as well.
Which is...
No one fucking dies like Zero. Sorry, bud. Love you.
Wouldn't be surprised if he dies to Bane.
Can we Bane's got to do it. That has... I'm sorry, your name is Bane. You have to finish with the backbreaker.
It's not just that his name is Bane. He comes out in the Bane mask.
Oh, I know. That's why I did the whole, justice awaits you.
Yeah.
You think the darkness is your ally.
Yeah.
I was born in it, molded by it. You merely adopted it. Yes, I will quote the whole thing if you like.
I was going to say, I take it you liked the movie.
I love... Dark Knight's the best, but Dark Knight Rises, I think a lot of people hate on it, and they shouldn't. It was a good movie.
Honestly, I didn't dislike any of them, but yeah, no, it's like it's Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins.
I would do Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and Dark Knight Rises.
I put Batman Begins on the bottom because I was working at a movie theater when it came out, so I saw it so many times that I'm just kind of... I sleep through the first half of it now.
I put it on every time. If I'm flipping through and it's on, I put it on. If I don't know what to watch, I put it on. I put all those on. I love those movies. Yeah. They're great.
They're fantastic movies. Yeah.
Same with Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. I'm one of the ones that like those too.
Same.
I know everyone's
Suicide Squad hurt me.
Yeah, I love it. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie's the best.
No,
Deadshot. I think a lot of people hate on Will Smith for it. I liked it.
I do see the problem of it looked less like Deadshot in there or more as Will Smith in the movie,
right?
As Deadshot.
Yeah,
and it's like I get that. No, that movie hurt me because it killed my favorite character.
Which one? Couple of them died in that movie.
Yeah.
Diablo or Killer Croc?
Huh?
Diablo or Killer
Diablo.
Killer Croc lived.
Yeah, Killer Croc lived.
Which
Killer Croc
they pulled off. He pulled off an actual believable Killer Croc. I was always worried about that.
Oh, yeah, no, that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, Diablo was good.
Yeah. I'm just like, but no, no. You can't.
You on that.
And he went out like a fucking punk. He went full Aztec god mode and still died.
Well,
didn't even really actually stop anything, just,
Well, he stopped the one guy. And then they stopped Enchantress. Which, yeah. Anyways.
Should have been Joker's the bad guy. Should have been Joker's the bad guy.
Well,
that's my whole thing.
David, if they ever get the director's cut, Joker's in it a lot, apparently. A lot more than they should. And that's another thing. I like Jared Leto's
Lasers
Joker.
in the Sky was my biggest problem with that whole movie. Oh, no, I defended Leto like from the moment they showed his first pictures. I was like, fuck you guys, this is his version of Joker. Let's watch the damn movie first. And
I think a lot of people lightened up on it after the Justice League with his little bit with Ben Affleck.
Of course they did.
No, that shit was good.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the second one, though?
The second Suicide Squad? Oh, hell yes.
Of course. John Cena is Peacemaker, where he's going to suck every dick on the island to save America? Fuck yeah.
We at least have Viola Davis coming back as Amanda Waller, so that makes me happy.
Hey, it's just... There's nothing more peaceful than a dead body. That's all there is to it.
And King Shark?
Yes. And when it was revealed that that's fucking Sylvester Stallone, I was like,
hand.
Yes, that is a hand.
Oh god, it's gonna be great.
Oh, welcome to Certified Mark Productions.
I was gonna
Movie
say, where the
Talk.
fuck is Sebastian? We're
Yeah.
talking movies.
That's
Right?
next week. Excuse me. But
So yeah, also appearing Pub Crawlers,
Pub Crawlers, Stephen
Bane and
Kirby.
Silver, which obviously we're looking at
Mhm.
a tag match probably. Which we like tag matches.
We do. We love tag
did
matches.
you know 3 weeks ago we had 8 tag matches?
8 tag matches.
Yeah,
You're
8 tag
kidding.
teams. It was great.
8 tag teams.
It was
Wow.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's almost like
we
you
lost a
could.
tag team, but we got a new tag.
It's almost like you could have done a tag team tournament.
Yeah, it was weird.
Fucking in a one night tag team tournament.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would have thought of that?
Yeah.
He hates us.
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
he hates us so much.
If he's even still
I was
watching.
gonna say it's like that's if he's even watching it.
No, we went off on Suicide Squad. He's done.
Yeah.
And Kirby coming back, so that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So that obviously means we'll probably have we have 4 matches.
Mm,
That was a tag match probably, unless they do singles, which they could.
mm.
So at least 5, 6. We've only got at least 6 possible ones, so there's definitely gonna be some surprises. So
Oh yeah.
and it's it's MPX. The surprises are always good.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, let's. I guess we'll go ahead and call it here because we didn't spend as much time talking about the show as a whole from last week because unfortunately you didn't have the personal experience to be able to call on.
I didn't, but I still think I had.
And my
Still
ADD
talked
is
good.
horrible, and I forget a lot of the details.
It's almost like you have a notebook that's taking notes in.
Yeah, there's a story behind that one too, and
Oh.
I'll talk about that.
Okay.
later. But either way, make sure you get your tickets.
Well,
MPX
well,
Wrestling. What?
We have to
Oh
start
right,
about-
yeah, no, never mind.
I
You're
said
absolutely
add
right.
it to the
Yeah.
show doc. You didn't put it on your notebook. When I said add it to the show doc, that's the show doc.
I was out doing deliveries, sir. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
Okay, from now on, I will message the producer.
Yes, please
To
do.
add
She'll
things.
she'll be more likely to remember.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of stuff going on in Texas wrestling, and
Oh,
yes,
yes.
we are kind of done with MPX. So if you're only here for MPX, I guess you can tune out. Bye, love you, but you should support all of
So
Texas
for the
wrestling.
three of you left, there's a lot going on. Next to
Yeah, definitely. You're going to want to subscribe if you don't, which you should already subscribe already. The IWTV this weekend is Heavy Metal's Man Hell Yeah Man Weekend.
yeah.
They've got 4 amazing shows, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're also taping a huge Mall Madness show that will air, on Tuesdays like it normally
I
does.
know. Have you seen that card? It's bangers only, man.
It is. They don't use bangers anymore, though.
Oh, yeah,
we
right.
remember we drove
not
it to the
cool
ground
anymore.
for them,
Yeah, it's not cool anymore. Man.
which I love heavy metal, so fuck, I like them.
Oh no, I say it's ribbing somebody who doesn't even know I exist. I guess you could say.
Yeah. But they've got a lot of talent coming in. They're using a lot of Texas talent. It's going to be pretty much everything. It's going to be deathmatch wrestling. Ruben's got his own, and I'm not even going to try to say it because it is Hispanic. It's an all Hispanic show. It's going to be great. Ruben's, Razada, or something. I don't know. It's going to be amazing. Power Blood. I think the other one's called No Filler.
Mhm.
And then Sabotage has a show after that. And that's, Sabotage, cool, whatever. I know you didn't want to talk about them, but they're part of the Man Hell Yeah Weekend.
Yeah, I know.
So that's going to take place. It is all airing live on IWTV, and of course the replays will be there. It's a great company out of San Antonio. They're doing great things. There's going to be a lot of MPX talent there. Case point, our very own bear fighter is fighting a legitimate bear. It's Paro. The guy's a bear.
Oh yeah. No,
I mean, it's a different kind of bear than Dimitri's used to, but it's a bear. What? I'm sorry. Did I not state an actual fact?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not that.
Yeah. So it's going to be great. And also, when you do get IWTV this Friday, is also Pearl's Fear the Gay Agenda is going to be on IWTV, so that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Just in case people don't know who Paro is.
Yeah.
Or is it Effie's Fear the Gay Agenda? It's one of them. One of them are running it.
Yeah.
And then we've also got New Texas having a show, which their filming will air on IWTV. And only 2 hours away, 2 Sundays from now, in Abilene, they will be on a Sunday. So we can all actually go to a New Texas show. It's the
Looking
first
forward
Sunday
to
show.
that. Yes.
They're normally running Saturdays, so of course us, and then y'all as addicts never get to go. The New Texas Pro, and
And it's not that we don't want to go. We very
No.
much want to go. I
New
watch it on
Texas-
IWTV for a reason.
New Texas is doing amazing things for Texas wrestling, and so is heavy metal and MPX. These three companies have my undying support for what they actually do for Texas wrestling. Unlike some of the other Southwest entertainments and very important promotions and shit like that. They actually use and help Texas talent.
They try to make stars out of Texas talent.
Exactly. And right now, none of them are doing it better than New Texas and Kiefer. And it just amazes me of how good Kiefer is and how young he is at promoting and how good he's made New Texas.
Although on the 16th, we're getting the first rumbles of our second show, I guess you could say, coming back with Lucha Brutal.
The other one in the DFW area that I will always support because they also help Texas talent.
Yes.
Lucha Brutal, yes, they have a small show out at a baseball Cleburne. So get your tickets for that.
It's during a baseball game time frame, so it's it's like if you like baseball, go watch the baseball game and enjoy.
I mean, this is perfect for Jackson Stone.
Yeah,
it's baseball and wrestling combined. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And going back to the New Texas, there is MPX talent there as well, Sagan Manning, which we are sponsoring. And our, I guess, benefactor of CMP is sponsored Rachel Rose for some reason. So, the Queen is sponsored as well.
I don't mind sponsoring Rachel Rose.
No, it's just me and you originally had a thing of MPX talent, and she has not appeared in MPX.
Not in a long time. Wouldn't mind her to come back. We'd really love for her to come back to MPX.
It'd be great. It's just, who would she fight? I mean, Erica Torres is who I'd book against, but that's me. So yes,
they could completely undercut Nova Phoenix's monster capabilities. And
didn't Erica Torres already do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But then again, it is Erica Torres.
She's the queen of Oklahoma.
Because
remember Tommy's Texas.
And this is what I was talking about earlier when I said that. There's so many people who use Queen.
Yeah, it's Rachel Rose. Yeah, don't get him started. I'll have to hear it all the way home. Don't get him started.
Then you're welcome.
But yeah, so support New Texas because we do obviously.
Yes, obviously.
We sponsored every time Larger Than Life was there. And that's what we always said. If there's any MPX there, we'll always sponsor them. And Sagan Man's going to be there, so we'll sponsor them. And also Central Texas on the 27th, Heart of Texas Wrestling?
Heart of Texas.
In Mart, Texas, which I know you're saying the same thing I am. Where the fuck is Mart, Texas? It's near Waco. It's about 2 hours from here. So it's not far. It's a Sunday. And
I'm taking the time off, and I'm going to that damn show.
That card is... Marcus was not lying when he said he's going to own Central Texas.
Yep.
That card is amazing. Again, full of MPX talent. So again, support local.
So that's
MPX
why he
wrestling.
came up a few weeks ago. He was scouting.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And all these also coincide with Dave Sagan. It is his farewell Texas tour.
Yep.
And he is, with the exception of the Man Hell Yeah Man weekends, he's on every one of those cards. So go out and say goodbye to a Texas legend. And I will say, it's fuck what anyone thinks he is. In the short time he's been
here,
here,
himself that he really got his wrestling career started here.
He did, and in the short time he was here, he became one of the best, and is one of the best, and he's going to do great things when he moves. There's no doubt about that. But Texas will miss him. So go see them out, and again, like I said, support local Texas wrestling, and especially good Texas wrestling promotions, heavy metal,
Texas wrestling.
Lucha Brutal, Heart of Texas Wrestling, New Texas Pro. Those are
Laredo Wrestling.
Yeah, there's that one in Houston, Loco. I hear is good. I've seen clips. Are all right. Pele Pro's all right. Yeah, so just support good ones.
Yeah,
support ones that actually help Texas talent.
Yep. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and call that for our show. Make sure you get your tickets for MPX soon because it's this Saturday. MPXWrestling.com. Check out the show from last week, Revolution, on the network.mpxwrestling.com, and make sure you check us out here on mpxmainline.com for your after shows, your live reactions. We're going to try and start that eventually.
Finally.
Yeah.
Are we going to start doing sitting down interviews again too?
I'd like to. I really would. I mean, it's like hopefully next week we'll be able to start with that. Get that done for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, Gotch be with you, ladies and gentlemen.
See y'all Saturday.
Mark out. So yeah, no, I'm filming for